It's here. The time is here. How's everybody doing? Hey? Welcome to Billy Ray Smith's YouTube channel. Today, we're going to get down on some piling. We're going to check out file sizes on these little topping saws. This is some nemesis for some people, these smaller topping saws. I've had some questions. I've had people say, Buckin, can you file one of those little topping saws that you guys run? Show us how to do that. Well, it is the same principle, but I understand. I'm going to give you a little tip that might make it better for you on this particular scenario. I'll talk to you in a minuet. Over and out.
Timber on the contract beats the hell out of day rate. You sure did keep the wolves away, but it gave him the father's gate. When we hold the woodman's woodshed, it's a sight to be seen. Well, he's got kindling nighttime burn, 2 gourds of the green. Well, people often ask,
Okay, let's get at it. Mom's coming out because we got band practice. We got band practice coming. So now, check this out. We're gonna do something crazy. We got 2 cameras today. Whoa. Don't break the eye in the sky, Bucket. Don't break the eye in the sky. Damn, we would hate to do that. Whew, close call. Okay, let's get it clean. The eye in the sky tells us everything, friends, doesn't it? Yes. I'm glad I've got spectacles on my face. This is going to be a fun freaking video. I'll tell you that right now. I love this stuff. This is old Buck and Billy Ray's wheelhouse, this one. Anybody who's been on a freaking power saw for 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, whatever it is going to know how to do this. Those are the guys you want to track down. If you're trying to figure out how to do something in a certain industry, check on the guy's credentials. Check on his background. See if he knows what he's talking about, or if he's just gone out and watched 10 YouTube videos and then decided to do his own on the topic. Be careful, friends. You can usually tell right away. And you know how you can tell? I'll show you right now. This will be the simplest way you can tell if a guy knows what he's doing. I'll show you. This will be fun. Now, if he goes like this, well, first of all, if he calls this a blade, just turn the channel. Just go to the next video. Try and find somebody that calls it a bar or a power saw or chainsaw. But it's not a blade. That's not a blade, friends. That's a bar. It's a bar and a chain, okay? So this is how you tell right away if you're watching YouTube and you see a guy and he goes, okay, today, friends, we're going to learn how to sharpen your chainsaw properly. And he goes like this. So what you do is you want to hold that there, and then what you want to do is you want to, like this. You see, you get that moving through nice and just leave. Just go. Just save yourself the hassle and just head out. Go to the next video. Now, if he goes like this, then stick around, because at least he's got a stroke and he knows he's done it a few times. If he's going like this, just trust me, save yourself some time. Go to the next one. He should be going like this. And I'm just doing that for this purpose. Usually I'm going like this. Right? Okay, you know what I'm talking about. Now, I gotta do something here. Oh, here it is here. I want to, oh, this might even work here. How about this thing? Okay, well that won't work because it doesn't have, I want to be able to put the eye in the sky on the sucker. So I may have to hold the eye in the sky. Now, here's the deal. I'm gonna show you something. Hi, friends. Hi, friends. Here's the chain, okay? There it is. It's dull. Now, you may find, friends, that on your small chain, they call for a 5/30 seconds file, right? Well, a 5/30 seconds file is right there. Look at how far that file goes down into that tooth. Like it, see? Look. Yes, it does. It works. It goes down, but look at it from the other side. Look at, you see what I'm saying? How it, okay, so that's fine and dandy, but you've got to be careful. You don't just dig down. Do you know what I'm saying? You'll dig right down and you won't get your working corner. See this working corner? It's not even touching it. Look, do you guys see that or not? See this? I filed it 4 times now and the top edge has not even changed. That's because if you look closely, it's probably not even freaking touched. Okay? Well, look at it. It did get touched. You can see it. It's just there now. Now I want to show you some difference. You guys are still with me there. That's a big difference. They call for this file. I use this one. Look at this, friends. Watch. Now here's the 3/16 file. Look at that. Talk to me about them apples. Look what happened to the top of the tooth instantly. Look at what just happened. It's straight. Now I'm doing this two-handed, friends, so you gotta work with me. But look at that. Hey, this is good footage. I'm quite liking this. I can see it. Okay, so look what just happened. But look at that. Hey, this is good footage. I'm quite liking this. I can see it. Okay, so look what just happened. Look at, we're down in there. This top plate is freaking sharp. Over here, look at, this is important to see. Right? See that angle right there? It's just, when you use a bigger file, friends, when you use a bigger file, you've got to put some stank on it. Using 3/16 file, friends, on this. 3/16 file, friends, on this. What kind of a view do you guys have there? Probably too high, eh? Here we go. Here's the size of the file difference. How's everybody doing? You guys like that angle too? Can we see this? Of course we can.
This saw, so friends, listen. I talk about get the gullet, right? That's what I talk about. It's you want to get Mr. Gullet out of there, because if you don't, you can use the small file, friends. Please don't get me wrong. You can use it.
But we're going to show you a little befores and afters of the teeth here. So I'm basically going straight across. I don't, but you'll notice this. Yeah, see, I should almost get the eye in the sky out here. Yeah, this is going to cut like crazy. You know what I'm going to do, friends? I'm taking this out because I literally want to show you guys the befores and afters of this. Like, check this out. Check this out. I'm going to show you. There's the tooth I just filed. Can you tell me what's wrong with that? Nothing. Look at it. It's real good. Real good. Check out this from this side. I'll just put this black shirt up against it. Look at the hook. Look at it. Okay? So that's the deal. That's 3/16 file, friends. Once you get way down on the file, once you get way down on the file, friends, you can use this smaller file, but I want to show you something. I forgot about this. Friends, I got to show you something. Just bear with me over there, you guys. Look at. See? There's the 5/16 file. Look at it. It's like down, right down in the dip. Look at it. See the space? So, anyway, friends, I guess what I'm saying to you is don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to try some different. Throw those freaking gauges away that you got. Listen, I'm not a gauge and a gadget guy. I'm a this guy, my hands guy. That's me, okay? I've been doing this for a long time, and sometimes I go down on a little bit of an angle. You'll watch your top plate change. You'll watch it change. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Watch. If I can hold this still enough, watch. If I can hold this still enough, watch what happens. There it goes. We talk about, there it is. Look at it all flaking off. There it goes. We talk about, there it is. Look at it all flaking off. Okay?
We talk about, there it is. Look at it all flaking off. Okay?
Listen, don't be afraid about going into your freaking strap there at all, friends. If you're concerned about that right there, this stuff going in and hitting that, don't be. Just don't be. I'm telling you. It's not a problem. Okay? I'm just trying to get a close-up, friends, is all. One-handed close-up. Watch what happens when I change the angle of the file. Look at that. Okay, let's do another one. See, it's not even. It's because the file's a fine size. There's nothing wrong with this file size. Look at that. That's because I'm pushing down, friends, right?
It's because the file's a fine size. There's nothing wrong with this file size. Look at that. That's because I'm pushing down, friends, right?
You want to avoid... I'm going to turn that off. You want to avoid, friends, going like this. Avoid that. You're better off to change the angle of your file down so that you hit that top plate like this. Down a little bit. Try different things. Get a chain. Listen, I was talking to a guy. He said, well, it looks like I'm going to have to waste a chain or two learning. You're damn right you are. Yes, you are. Get a chain, a spare beat up old chain, and use it as a practice. Chain, friends, and literally go, what happens when I go like this? Oh, that happens. So what happens when I go like this? Oh, the opposite happens. Cool. I got to find somewhere in the middle and get this thing sharp and cutting. Does that make sense, friends? Freehand. Throw the freaking gadgets away. Throw them away. I'm telling you, throw them away. Remember, this is one opinion. One man's opinion. I'm allowed to do... It enables, I don't mean allowed to, it enables me to custom file, okay? This 3/16 file slides in here like nobody's business. The angle of your file. Use a sharp file, then change the angle of your file a little bit and it'll go away.
So just look at the angle of my file. You already know what you need to do to the tooth. So don't be afraid to change this angle a little bit, just a little bit to get, that's why I talk about the boat. I do that sometimes depending on how bad it's being rocked. Find your angle, get her going through there. Find out what that, get underneath that top plate. You want to get underneath the top plate, friends. Okay? Pretty much go with the angle they give you on the chain. See what?
So you're probably just wondering, well, what the hell is he doing? He's telling us how to file the chain, but he's not showing, he's just filing the chain. Well, yes, I am. I am filing the chain so you can see how I file the chain. That's what I'm doing. Friends, this is not brain science. It is not brain science. It's about grabbing the file. Listen, you're not going to get good at filing unless you file a lot. You're just not going to. It's that simple. You're not going to get good at anything if you don't do it a whole bunch of times for years. Is that a fair statement, friends? I think it is. I wasn't good at filing right off the hop. I had to freaking fall timber for 10, 20 years before I got any good at it. So I'm just saying, get in there. Get a couple beat up old chains off your buddy and start doing this stuff. Only if you want to get good at it. If you don't bother. Don't waste your time. So, I guess if you want to see up close what the file's doing, let's do it. Okay, you guys ready to rock? Ready to rock? Let's do it. Here we go. Here's these teeth. They're sharp. I can hear some guy running saw right now. See how sharp them are? And there's a gullet. Oh, there's a gullet. Right? See? See, you don't want this up here like that. You want to be down in there. That's why, friends, you get down in here. Get down in here. Right? Don't worry about hitting that tie, friends. Don't worry about it. You won't if you use a smaller file, but just get in there. Don't worry about it. You won't if you use a smaller file, but just get in there. There it is. There it is. There's the hook. Okay? It's nice. It's nice. So I'm not even going to bother trying it with the other one. Not going to do it. So, here's a tooth that's untouched. There it is. Right there. Can you see it? Right there. Right there. Yes, you can, I'll believe. So I'm just going to try this one-handed, okay? You guys can see me with this camera. My file's running straight across the power saw. You guys can see me with this camera. My file's running straight across the power saw. Straight across, basically. Maybe a little bit of an angle like that sometimes. Sometimes it's like that. Sometimes it's like this. Friends, if you find a spot where usually you can get it going straight, okay? Find that spot and just watch what happens to the top of the tooth. Watch what happens to the top of the tooth. I don't usually file like this, but I'm doing it for this purpose. See the flake starting to happen? Now, if you go out like this, you're going to miss the bottom side of the tooth. You're going to miss this. Now, if you go back like this, now you're going to miss the top side. So, that's what you want. Find that angle. Now, if you go like down, now what's going to happen? Watch this. I'll show you. I'll just do it. Watch. Look what's happening. Look what just happened. That is now a concave tooth. You see that, friends? Do you know what I mean by concave? It's round. It goes in. It sinks in the middle. That's what happens when you go like that. When you bring it back straight, look, that is concave right now. I don't want to wreck this chain because I'm using it. I'm just going to get it back. There. It's back. So there we go. Okay? Does that help, friends? Does that help, friends? Is that helping, folks? Hey, friends? I hope that's helping. So this is the smaller file. If you want to use a 5/32 file, I'm telling you, you better stay. Look at this. This isn't even the right size. It's not. There's round chain you can get. I could file this with the small chain, but I'll tell you what I don't like about these. They flex when you're filing them and it feels weird. It just feels weird. I don't do it, friends. 3/16 files. That's what it is. If you have a fresh file, friends, you don't have to press hard. It's where you put your tension when you're guiding your file through. So I'm guiding my file through, I'm pushing down, because the reason I'm pushing down is I want it to drop underneath that working corner. I want that file to drop underneath the working corner. To come up under here a little bit, under this plate here. You see? I just want it up in there. Okay? So in order to do that, I've got to get down. See here? Down into here. So don't feel bad about pushing down. Yeah, this is not cutting good. You can see it. This one's convex. See it? It's literally convex. So we need to straighten that out. See that? That's the big file, friends. Look. Done. Straight. We have gullet. We have a great looking tooth. Okay? Okay? So, friends, listen. There's no substitute for freaking sticking it in your hands and getting on it. Hogan's getting better. He's been filing a while now, friends, and he still doesn't have it down. It takes a while. Think about that for a minute. Ganges has been on it a little while now. So, friends, I push down. I don't pull back and up. That's not how to do it. You're going to end up with this freaking sloop. You're going to end up with this. I'll show you. I keep this in here for a reason. Look at this. This is awful. You need to see this, friends. You need to see this. So oh, this is horrible. Look at this. This. You see what I'm saying? Look at the hook. And I'm talking about right, you know what I mean. From that top piece to the bottom. Look at it. It's sloped back. How's that going to grab wood and spit it out? It ain't. Look at this. This is a class example. This is terrible. Do you know how this should look? I'm going to show you. Just when you use a bigger file, friends, when you use a bigger file, you've got to put some stank on it. You've got to. You have to, okay? You got to put a little muscle into her. And that's what we should be doing anyway.
So just look at the angle of my file. You already know what you need to do to the tooth. So don't be afraid to change this angle a little bit. Just a little bit. To get, that's why I talk about the boat. I do that sometimes depending on how bad it's being rocked. Find your angle. Get her going through there. Find out what that, get underneath that top plate. You want to get underneath the top plate, friends. Okay? pretty much go with the angle they give you on the chain. See what's happening? Keep a good pull with your left and push with your right. But do not pull up. Don't pull up. Pulling up is a bad road to go down. It's almost like you're inside your head. It's a bad neighborhood in there. Don't go in there alone. Okay? See? It'll start sliding through. You'll feel it. This is bad. This was hit. We used it as a ground saw. See, sometimes I do this. You see this? This boat here, this action? I do it from time to time, friends. Here's our chain. Here it is, right? There's our chain.
I mean, there she be. That's, I would reckon this looks exactly like this. Yes, indeed it does. Yes, indeed it does. This here looks the exact same as what I got going on in here after I'm done filing. It just does. So, you know, friends, there isn't, it's time on the file. That's all it is, friends. Seriously. That will help. Won't it, guys, gals, women and children? Hey? There. That's got to be dandy. Yes, it is. It's right on the money. This angle will help. This will get you to understand what angle I'm using, which is basically almost straight across. But I'll tell you right now, I'm pulling. Whoops. I'm pulling. Okay. I want this here so you guys can see it, is what I want. Now the reason my hand is up like this is because this tooth is here and I want it here so you can see it while I'm filing. Usually I'm down pulling like this, friends, okay? This is how I am usually. It's down like this. Now, people ask me sometimes, why are you dragging your file? Well, I'm not dragging my file, but this is a nice stroke here right now. I'm in a good groove. I can see what it's doing. Very nice right now. This side is actually done. I'm like this. So you'll hear me clanging off of stuff like this. Okay? So this side is actually done, friends. But look at my file as I go. Now, if you want, you can. I just tap my file to get the shavings out. Okay, so that's that for that style of chain. Sometimes I'm down a little bit like this, friends. Don't be afraid to do this. As a matter of fact, I'm going to tell you, this helps sometimes. Having a little bit of a down angle. It gets rid of that burr that shows up once in a while. And then just straighten it out when you're doing it. And you'll find it'll cut quite nice. Okay? Yeah, see, this got hit. So that's our topping saw. I hope all this stuff made sense. It's 12 o'clock. Nana's here. We're going to practice some me and my McCulloch. See, there it goes. It almost fell off, so we better take it off. There we go. I love this vise, friends. Look at it. It's wicked. It's like a little, little bench vise that screws on. I just got to make a little flat spot here so I can utilize it. Friends, thanks for watching. If you've got any questions on this stuff, listen. If this be the only filing video you ever watched in your entire life, throw away the gadgets. This is one man's opinion. Now remember, I'm talking to people who want to do this a lot. I'm not talking to the guy who runs Power Saw once a year. That's not who I'm talking to right now. I am talking to you because when you cut with a sharp chain, this game becomes a completely different game. It becomes fun. It becomes easy, actually. It does. Did you notice how I said that? Easy. Because it does. It becomes easy. You should not have to push on a saw. If you're pushing on the saw, stop and file it. Something's wrong. And then if you file your saw and you go back to the log and start cutting and you're still pushing, but you think your chains, file your rakers. Your rakers, I use gauges on my rakers. It's just simple. We're not going to go over that today because we don't have time. Rakers are simple. You put the freaking gauge on and you file it down. If you want to go freehand, you're just going to be jackhammering wood by the time you get half your chain. You're going to be chattering all over the place. I mean, that might not be true for some, but you might get lucky now and again. Put it this way, if you use a gauge, you're going to be smooth. You're going to be smoother than you would if you did it freehand. I did it for years until I ran into Bear Claw. And he said those exact words to me. He said, oh, I guess you like jackhammering wood with that skip tooth chain. He was right. The bugger was right. Friends, Buck and Billy Ray. Listen, thanks for popping in. It was a great video. I enjoy these types of videos. We'll catch you on the next one. Be kind to folks. Over and out.